What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Light Up the Woods, my YouTube channel. I am so very happy to see you. And if this is your first time here, welcome. And if it is not your first time here, I need you to let the people know what's going to happen next. What's going to happen next? I'm going to play the intro. Yes, so I can get the song stuck in your head. All right, let's go.
Light up the woods, light up the woods. One syllable at a time. Light up the woods, light up the woods. One video at a time. Light up the woods, light up the woods. One syllable at a time. Light up the woods, light up the woods. One video at a time.
Alright, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the intro and I hope it's starting to get stuck in your head. Okay? Alright, so we are on day 17 of our 30 Lessons in 30 Years series. So today's lesson has to do with that there pillow that I put back there ever so strategically. Let's look at it. What it say? It's probably backwards for y'all, huh? What it say? It says joy. Hello? What else it say? For the Lord your God will bless you and your joy will be complete. Hello, somebody. Joy. So today's lesson is find the humor. Find the humor. Show of hands, how many of you the Bible sometimes get on your nerves? I know that's probably something wrong to say, but sometimes the Bible gets on my nerves because I'll be reading it like, what are you talking about? Okay, like this one right here, James 1:2, where it says, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds. Hey, Bible, what are you talking about? Consider it pure joy whenever I face trials? Does that make sense to you? No, it don't. Because joy and trials don't really go together. But they do. Can I tell you that joy is actually an anecdote? Now, okay, maybe anecdote is not the right word because it doesn't necessarily cure it all the time. But it helps alleviate a lot of the that you feel when you're going through trials. Consider it pure joy. Now, I know that's not what it's talking about, but that's what I get from it, okay? Find the humor in the things that you're going through. It'll help alleviate it and make the journey a little bit harder because, like it says, weeping may endure for the night. Hello, somebody, but joy, there goes that word again, comes in the morning. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Here's the thing. One day I was reading that verse. Weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And the Holy Spirit said to me, there's another word called morning that don't mean the same thing as the morning in this verse. So in the Bible, joy comes in the morning is spelled M-O-R, morning. So like when the sun come up, joy comes in the morning because weeping's enduring in the night. Once the night is over, the sun come up. Hello, joy. But there's also a morning spelled M-O-U-R, mourning, which is like that deep sadness, right? When you mourn something that you lost, right? When you mourn something negative going on, you know what I'm saying? Like in the midst of a trial. And I read that verse again, switching out the word, the different mornings. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. There is a way to find joy. There is a way to consider it pure joy. There is a way to find the humor, even in the midst of the trial, even in the midst of the weeping. We can find joy. We can find the humor. See, I don't know if any of y'all know this, but I'm actually a comedian. Haha, I make myself laugh every day. All right, I am my favorite comedian, and I am my number one fan. I think that I am funny. I make myself laugh.
Hello?
I'm just kidding. I'm not really a comedian. I think that the craft of being a comedian is actually a ministry. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it's a ministry because being able to bring joy into people's lives and to help them to laugh and, to uplift their spirits, I think it's a ministry, okay? But the best comedians, I like to believe, this is why I think that I'm a comedian, the best comedians, I believe, are the ones who can take even the grimmest, most negative, painful situations and help you find a laugh. Like, you ever been like watching a stand-up comedy show and it's like, yo, I really shouldn't be laughing at this, but this is hilarious. Because they can take, it's a skill. They can take something so negative or something so sad and depressing and get you to laugh. What I have learned in my 30 young years of life is that there is a way to find the humor in everything. And finding the humor and tapping into our joy actually helps alleviate a lot of the pain that we may be going through. Now, it's not easy all the time to do it, okay? And it's not going to be easy when you first start off. And some of your jokes may not be funny, they might be a little crude, but keep practicing because eventually you're going to be able to find humor and laugh. Just laugh. You ever see a child? Children can laugh about just about anything. It's amazing. You can make a baby laugh at the smallest thing. And as we grow older, it's like we start to lose that quick access to our joy. But you know what? We can get it back. You can tap back into that childlike innocence and joy, being able to laugh at things, being able to still be happy even when things are going wrong, being able to smile even when things is going wrong, being able to crack a joke even when things are going wrong. We have to find the humor. It makes life so much better. You ever hear somebody say,
Maybe sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying.
it's true. And it's not masking the pain. No. It's just helping you deal with it. That makes sense? So, there's two ways that you can find the humor. Number one, poke fun at yourself. Find something about you in the midst of this situation that's funny. Okay, like how you responded to a certain thing, or like the look on your face, or the wild thoughts that were going through your head when you were in the thick of it. Like, sometimes you can look back and laugh, or you can find something in the situation to point out and be like, yo, this situation is serious, but that's funny. I'm gonna give you a quick example. So in the Haitian culture, we have the saying, wap kon George. When somebody tells you, wap kon George, abort mission. Stop what you're doing because you're going to get in some kind of trouble, okay? And it's going to be painful trouble, all right? Wap kon George translates to, you're going to get to know George. None of us know who this George is. We ain't never met George. But we know that if an adult says, you going to know George, you don't want to know George. It's a threat. Abort mission. Okay? So our whole lives we grew up hearing wap kon George. I bet. So about 7 years ago, my brother found himself in some legal trouble. And it has been a very long, treacherous, depressing 7 years. Now we had to hire a lawyer. Can y'all guess what the lawyer's name is? The man's name is George. Now, this is a very serious situation, but one day I was, sad, and I'm on the phone with my best friend, and out of my mouth, I say, well, I guess we finally con George. And here's my best friend on the other line. That's not funny. That's not funny. And we just started dying laughing. Because listen, that's funny, okay? The situation's not funny, but that little piece right there, it's like the Lord threw me an alley-oop and I just had to dunk it. Like, that's funny. What are the odds? We finally get to know who George is. And I always knew we ain't want to know who George is. We ain't want to know who George is. I feel like that moment when I was able to crack that joke, it was like this pressure came up off of me and I was able to laugh about the situation for the first time. It's not funny, but finding the humor, it kind of helped release some of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, I wrote a lot more about it and I put another example in the blog. So go on to lightupthewoods.com and click on blog and then click on find the humor and you can read this entire thing. All right. So remember, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. All right. So find the humor, find the joy and laugh a little bit. Make sense? All right. Dang, my neckline all crooked. Y'all ain't tell me. All right. Well, until I see you again, you have a duty to find the humor. Okay? And you have a duty to shine your light in this world. So, go on and light up the world. Bye.